Today I want to talk about relief from anxiety through emotionally focused therapy and tools that I use with clients in my mindfulness-based hypnotherapy practice. And these are very helpful tools, very simple tools, practical everyday tools that we can all use to help us move through anxiety and let it go and just get back into our body and back grounded into the present moment. So say we're going along and something happens where we feel this really anxious feeling, we feel this anxiety, we're having trouble breathing, tightening in our chest, and maybe we're feeling, sweaty palms, and just we're feeling this really agitated feeling and just overwhelmed. And so in that moment, we feel sort of helpless and overwhelmed. What can we do in that moment? We're not really in our rational mind. We're in the subconscious coping program of survival and almost fight or flight there, where we're just triggered into this stressful moment. So if we can get back into our body, if we can get back into our breathing, into our emotions, the feeling process in the moment. So emotions, let's spell it out, E-M-O-T-I-O-N. So the first letter, E, if we think of energy, energy in motion, emotion. So if we think life is happening in the moment, sort of that's an experiential thing where for experience there needs to be movement. The movement of energy, change needs to be happening for something to be experienced. So with experience there's movement, and then the energy of this movement in the moment, we feel it in our body through our senses, our physical senses. That's the energy of the experience moving through our body, the energy in motion. And so if we're having trouble being with that feeling, and there's too much energy and we're not used to being with those kind of feeling sensations, our body can reject them, particularly from past events where we've had traumatic events in the past with certain kinds of feelings that we've really had difficulty with. And so our subconscious mind actually protects us by disconnecting us from the moment experience and trying to get us out of there by giving us this anxiety, this feeling that we're going to die. We got to get out of here, out of this experience. But if instead we go into the emotion, the energy in motion moving through our body, and we allow it to be there, we go into it, we practice being with the feeling sensations as it moves through us. We allow ourselves to embrace it and experience it. So if we're allowing the experience of life in our body, it'll then move through us. Now at first it's going to be hard to do if we're not used to feeling these kind of sensations in our body, if we're used to feeling anxiety and panic attacks and stuff like that, where we just really disconnect from the moment. So this requires a bit of an awareness practice. I really suggest to practice at home. Sit every day for a few minutes, 5 minutes. Practice going into your breathing. Just breathing. Just practice going into the feeling sensations of your body, the feeling of air moving in your nose, down your windpipe, feeling your lungs, the expansion of your rib cage and the contraction. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your body from head to toe. Just kind of go through your body and check in with the feeling sensations. This will help you with this practice regularly, so you now are used to being with the feeling sensations of experience, of emotion in the moment, that energy in motion through your body. So then next time you're in a challenging experience, you can stop and go, okay, here's the practice. Go into my breathing, practice being with the feeling in my body, of that energy moving through my sense perceptions. And then your body won't panic as much and think that it's a dangerous experience or think that there's some threat to your well-being when you're used to being with the feeling. So when we can practice being with the feeling, practice that emotionally focused therapy, that doing this moment exercise, this practice, this ritual, meditation of being with what we feel, with our emotions, it's very, very helpful. And it can help us move through anxiety and then move that energy through us so we can process it and let it go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and that this is helpful for you. And I wish you an absolutely wonderful rest of your day.